Hi, this morning I'd like to tell you about a Big Bang theory that really happened. It says in Matthew 28 that the women were heading to the tomb with spices to anoint Jesus' body after being crucified. Then suddenly there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord, a mighty angel, had descended. His face shone like lightning, and his clothes whiter than snow. He was so fearsome that the soldiers on guard fell into a deep faint. He rolled the stone away and sat upon it and waited for the women to approach. And he said, "Don't be afraid." His voice calmed them, and they did not faint. He said, "You are looking for Jesus, the one who is crucified. He's not here. He is risen, just like he said." So Jesus appears in Luke 24. There's a couple heading back to Emmaus, a small town near Jerusalem, and Jesus joined them and walked with them and shared the scriptures. He even had communion with them, broke bread with them, and they recognized him in the breaking of the bread. There is a lesson there too as well. We can learn from communion and the breaking of the bread. It's a supernatural act, the Lord's Supper. And always do that. If you're a believer, have communion. I do it by myself almost every day. It's awesome. Now, Jesus appeared to the disciples, 10 of them, and then he appeared again to 11 when Thomas was there. Later on, he appeared to 500 of his followers. For during this time, after the resurrection, he only appeared to believers. Now, some of the disciples had gone to Galilee, and upon the lake of Galilee they were fishing. Jesus shows up, and they got a great catch, of course. And the number they caught was 153. The numerical value in that alphabet, the Hebrew alphabet, 153, translated, means "I am God." Some believe it also means that it's the amount and number of the sheep nations. Now, this is the second earthquake that occurred in the last 3 days. For at midday there was another great earthquake when things got dark, and at the time of the crucifixion. And the veil in the temple, which was 3 inches thick, was torn from top to bottom. Now, it would take 6 yokes of oxen pulling in opposite directions to rip or tear this curtain. I think that the same angel that rolled the stone away tore the curtain. It happened, folks. Trust in the Lord, believe in him. Salvation is truly from him. More about Pentecost later. Good night.